Hi, I'm Richard Waring, and I'm a criminal defense attorney in Charleston, South Carolina. If you've been charged with a DUI, possession with intent to distribute, possession of cocaine or some other kind of drug, domestic violence, assault, or some other crime, you've probably wondered whether the government is going to offer you a deal. Even further, you've probably asked yourself at some point, what is a good plea offer, plea deal, or plea bargain? All those terms mean the same thing, and that is, despite the government charging you with one crime, the government has either decided to offer you a guilty plea to one that has a less severe punishment, or they've decided to offer you a resolution that has a major benefit for you. The government doesn't have to make a plea offer on any case. It's important to keep that fact in mind. If they have a lot of evidence against you and/or you have a criminal history, they may decide to not offer you any deals at all. However, a skilled criminal defense attorney knows how to evaluate cases properly and knows how to poke holes in the government's case. So even though at first glance the case against you might appear to be very strong for the government, oftentimes defense attorneys will uncover important evidence that undermines the government's case or otherwise discredits the witnesses or evidence that help prove the government's case. Only an attorney can advise you on the specifics of your own case. But thinking in general terms, and this list is not exhaustive, a good plea offer or plea deal is probably one of the following. 1, the best form of a deal is one in which the government simply dismisses the case. This doesn't typically happen unless the case is really lousy evidence-wise or if a defendant agrees to and completes a diversionary program. And I'll get to those in a minute. Sometimes, if a defendant is charged with multiple crimes, the government will offer to dismiss one or more charges if the defendant pleads guilty to other charges. Again, this is where it's important to have a skilled criminal defense attorney. Once a case is dismissed, you can then look to get the case expunged or erased from your record. 2, a deal that doesn't send you to prison could be considered a good deal if the crime you're charged with is serious and carries significant prison time. A common deal that allows a defendant to avoid prison time is when the government offers a deal for probation. The government is agreeing to hold a term of prison over your head while you complete your probation to ensure that you don't misbehave and reoffend. There's another type of probation called YOA probation, or Youthful Offender Act probation. Only defendants who typically haven't reached their 25th birthday are eligible for YOA probation. And if the government offers you this and you accept, you would plead guilty to whatever the charge is and you would receive YOA probation. But if you complete the program, you can get the case expunged from your record after a certain period of years. So when looking at hard time or walking out of the courthouse on probation, that could be considered a good deal. 3, another scenario that could be considered a good result is when the government offers you time served. And that just means that whatever jail time you've already served serves as your punishment and you walk out of the courthouse with no probation on your back and no prison time. 4, I referenced diversionary programs earlier, and these programs are diversionary in that they are outside the typical trajectory of how criminal cases get resolved. In South Carolina, one diversionary program that may be available on your criminal case is PTI, pretrial intervention. With PTI, you have to take some classes, get drug tested, and otherwise jump through some hoops for a period of time, sometimes a year or more, and if you successfully complete PTI, your case gets dismissed. Other programs that may be available in your hometown in South Carolina are drug court, mental health court, veterans court, and conditional discharge, to name a few. The important thing to keep in mind is that every case is different, and a criminal defense attorney can help you determine whether a deal really is good or not based on the circumstances of your own case. And if you're in the Charleston, South Carolina area or low country area and want to discuss the particulars of your own DUI, robbery case, burglary, disorderly conduct, reckless driving, or any other kind of case, feel free to give me a call and we can discuss your options and determine whether you're getting a good deal or not. With almost a decade of experience as a criminal prosecutor, I can help you navigate through the criminal justice system and fight to get you the best deal possible that is available. Best of luck.